Let's talk about one of my favorites, motivation versus discipline. Now, I know the first thought that's coming to your head right now is probably somewhere along the lines of motivation is BS, discipline's the answer. Something like that, right? Well, as I've gone through my experience in business and creating businesses, getting to the highest levels of marketing in crypto, I've realized that pretty much everything I was told had some type of limitation. The internet is very one dimensional. When someone says something, it's almost like there's one perspective imprinted on your brain, and there's no way around it until somebody else comes in and removes that mental barrier. So let me just be clear with you. Motivation is very effective. It's extremely effective, but it only works if you have a discipline. So the truth is, this title in the first place is misleading. It's not motivation versus discipline. It's motivation and discipline. That's what it is. Motivation and discipline. They work together. Again, these people put out this content because they're trying to like strike some type of emotional thing in you. That's what they put out this content. Oh, motivation's bullshit. Motivation's bullshit. It doesn't work. I'm here to tell you that it does work. It's worked every single time you've ever used motivation in your life. You just haven't used it effectively. I use it all the time. Even today's date, I use motivation all the time. Although I think, okay, discipline is just as useful, if not more useful in some circumstances. It just depends on how you use them. They work together. There's no 50-50. There's no black and white. It's just what gets the job done or not. This is what a lot of self-help pissed me off, is that they make these blanket statements. They make these blanket statements. These, this is just the only way it works, and just ignore everything else. But really, I've realized that when I get to the next level, it's me, removing these mental blockades. When they indoctrinated you into the school system, once you first make your first $2,000 a month or $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month or whatever number is crazy to you, once you make that first whatever, then you have essentially removed the barriers of what? Schooling, working a job, right? Once you make $2,000 a month, it's like, I'm officially not reliant on a job. Like, and you've removed all those barriers. Now, me getting to, 6 figures a month, making $500,000 a month, I had to remove more barriers that was taught to me by business owners. Like, believe it or not, guys, these business owners, to a certain extent, want to hold you back too. They give you advice, but it comes at a cost. Everything comes at a cost. Everything comes at a hold you back, right? A hold you back type of mentality. So they just give you just enough. All right, well, I'm going to give him kind of the answer, but I'm going to leave out the rest. Well, let me just be clear with you. This is the complete answer. Everything. And this is, man, I'm going off on a rant here. We're supposed to be talking about motivation and discipline. I'm sorry about that. But let me just jump out here and explain to you what I mean by this, all right? So a lot of times people get started with motivation. Like when you go to the new year, right? There's a new year and everyone around you is getting after it. You might see that now in the group. You might go in the Discord and go to the running challenge and you see everyone around you getting after it, right? That's a form of motivation. That's a form of positive peer pressure. Why do you think I did it? I did it for a reason, right? Motivation is very effective at getting you started and getting you through pretty far. I'm sure a lot of you have used motivation to get through like 3, 4, 5 weeks of working out, and then you fall off for some whatever reason. But we'll talk about that, okay? And I'll talk about how to use motivation to get you out of those ruts, okay? So usually you start off with some type of motivation to get your journey. Let's just say this in the perspective of fitness. Let's just say it in the perspective of fitness, because I feel like everybody's tried it one way or another, and it's a good literal way. Because in fitness, it's like there's no hiding, right? So like, for example, someone could hide their finances, right? They can say that they're rich and you don't really know, like, because they could be really good liars. But you can't hide a bad body. And even if you get your body done, I mean, still, like, a lot of people could tell. It's just much less common for people to get like Botox done or get like a fake body than it is for someone to just lie about their finances. It is extremely common for people to lie about their finances. So I like speaking in terms of fitness because, again, one, you can't really lie. And number two, everybody has tried it one way or another. Like most people, 90 something percent of people have tried to get their body right in one time in their life. Okay. So a lot of people can relate. So motivation, let's say you saw, I don't know, a fat shaming ad, or I don't know, there's a girl you want. Oh, I don't know, there's a guy that said you were fat. I don't know, let's say, you're starting a new year, whatever it is. It pushed you and it motivated the heck out of you. And it pushed you so much that you actually started getting right. You started your diet, you started working out, started go through week 1, week 2, and the greens represent like high energy efficiency. Like you're going hard. Like you went to the protein store, got the protein, the pre-workouts, the whatever you guys use, right? You started going all out, spending your money, spending your time, putting in work in the gym. Boom. Pushing through week 3, and maybe this is too long. Maybe the motivation doesn't last you as long. I put random like numbers. It is not specific to the exact weeks. But let's say, that got you through the first 3 days. Then you started falling off. It's like, oh, all right, I'm getting a little tired. You missed maybe one day out of week 4. Okay. You ate some donuts. You ate a little bit bad. And, it's slowing down. Okay. But you keep going because, motivation's BS, right? And you keep going through, and boom, you get a positive stimulus. You lose 7 pounds. You lose 10 pounds. You look in the mirror. Dang, I look good. Here's the best stimulus. When someone comes up to you, dang, yo, Alex, you lost weight, bro. What the heck happened to you? I haven't seen you in a year. You lost so much weight. You looking good. That is even more, I would tell you right now, that right there is a better confirmation than money itself. It's a better feeling when someone says something like that to you than you getting a paycheck. Some type of positive stimulus. Humans are not as complex as you think. They are, of course, but they still have their primal instincts. There's still this positive and negative. Like if something negative happens in your life, you're not going to do it again, even though the negative thing sometimes is really good for you. Like running. Like maybe you got really tired one time and threw up running and then you never ran again. But hey, running is like the fountain of youth for life. It lowers heart disease, helps you lose weight. And it's like one of the greatest things you could ever do for your physical fitness. Excuse me, I was drinking water. Or maybe you ran for 2 weeks and you lost a little bit of muscle mass and you're like, running, I'm gonna lose too much strength because you want to get swole or whatever the case is, right? A lot of times the things that hurt us, pain, negative stimulus, are a sign that we're doing the right thing. It's weird, but it's true. Think about food, for example. The tastiest foods are the worst for us. I was gonna say baddest. The tastiest foods are the worst for us. The nastiest foods are the healthiest for us. Why do you think that is? It's literally the pain is good for you, okay? So positive stimulus, boom. Somebody compliments the heck out of you. The greatest compliment you talk about it all day. You don't even stop thinking about that for a whole week. That person that you look up to said that you lost a whole bunch of weight and you look good. All right. What does that do? Boom. It recharges you. Boom. It recharges your motivation. Right? Motivation is just a word. It's really just positive stimulus. That's all it is. It's just positivity gravitating in your life. Whatever you want to say, spiritual energy, whatever it is, it's this positive surge of energy that hits you and pushes you to do something productive. And then you just have to do that thing productive enough. You have to go hard enough to where you get a result. That is what I am trying to teach people in this course. You got to go hard enough. And my goal is to scream at you and force you through as aggressively as possible to you to get your first positive stimulus, whether that's a trade and you making money off a trade, whether that's you completing your first book, whether that's you completing a running challenge. I need you to get a W as quick as I possibly can. And that's how I'm creating this course. I need you to get a W as quick as I possibly can. Because if you get a W, it's going to recharge you and you're going to go crazy again. You're going to develop what? Discipline. That's what's going to happen. If you get a W, you're going to develop discipline and it's going to become a habit. It's going to become a habit, which is over here. Habits typically form. We look at scientific numbers. It's like 67 days. Look, all these numbers are pretty much irrelevant. Like, It really is. But if you look at it scientifically, it's like 67 days. And then there's another one where it's like a 90% chance to become a habit after 67 days. And then there's like a 98% chance that it's a lifelong habit if you do it for 256 days. So let's just think about it this way. Let's just get you through a year. If you could do a year of something aggressively, you'll likely actually win. So let's just think of it that way, just to be safe. All right. So you get supercharged. Boom, 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 boom. You're running through life. Oh, yeah, I'm getting in the gym more and more and more. Boom. Something hits you upside the head. You go on a drinking binge one weekend and it destroys you for an entire week. Or you get a death in your family. Or your significant other breaks up with you. Or your boss screams at you because of whatever. Or you get fired from your job because of whatever. Does not matter. Something negative, a huge bad stimulus in your life smacks you dead in your face and you give up. Most people right here, they'll give up and then they don't go to the gym for 2 weeks and then it's over. There goes their habit. And they have to start from scratch again. It's called the yo-yo effect. People yo-yo. They yo-yo in, they yo-yo out. They yo-yo in, they yo-yo out. They yo-yo in, they yo-yo out. And this is why they can never get results on an exponential up curve. You need an exponential up curve. Exponential, what I mean by that is a curve up like this. Look at my mouse, like a curve up. And the way you get that is from the compound effect of consistency. We'll talk about that a little bit later. All right. So, boom, bad stimulus. Your girlfriend breaks up with you. Usually people quit. But smart people, they recognize that they just took a big hit. This is the problem. People are too egotistical. And I am like the perfect example of this. I want to be clear. I'm teaching this because I went through this more than anyone else I've ever seen in my life. I am a highly energized individual. I've tried everything in the world and I've quit everything 1,000 times. I've quit more than 10 businesses. I'm still not in a good shape and I've been working out for 10 years. Like I am the perfect representation of this. And this is why I'm the most qualified person to teach this. Look how deep we're getting in this one concept. Nobody can get this deep. Bad stimulus, boom, pops you in the face. Your girlfriend breaks up with you, blah, blah, blah. But you have to recognize it. You have to lower your ego. You have to say, okay, I just got hit pretty hard. Let me get in the gym just for consistency's sake. Just for the discipline. Not even because I'm going to lose weight or gain muscle. Not even because it's going to be the greatest thing in the world. I'm just going to get in the gym. I'm going to play motivational music. Here's a ninja trick. I'm going to find my friend that is right now currently killing it in the gym, and I'm just going to let him carry me through the workout. He's going to carry me through the workout. I'm going to use I'm going to abuse motivation. I'm going to abuse it. Every single motivational book, I don't care what gets you going. I really don't care. Pre-workout does not matter. All of it combined. Pre-workout, friend, motivational music, whatever gets you there, right? You use that motivation as much as you possibly can. You look for it. You don't just use it. You look for it, and you look for the most effective versions of this motivation, which I think the most effective is just getting your friend to carry you in the gym. Well, guess what? Guess what the motivation here in the group? Everybody in the group. Ask the coaches. Reach out to the coaches. Hey, coaches, what's going on here? I'm feeling down. Be vulnerable. Put a message out. Everybody here trying to win. Fundamental Secrets is a big group of people trying to win. That's what it is. Do you really think it's going to, you might not understand this, but your vulnerable moment of whatever you're going through, and you don't even have to be specific. You don't have to give details. If it's personal, just tell people you feel less energized. Tell people you feel down and out. You feel bad. Tell people that. Because what's going to happen is not only they're going to bring you up, but it's going to get other people to speak something positive, right? It's going to get other people to be vulnerable. And we're all a team. We're all a team together to push you guys up. And then the coaches are going to come in and be like, no, let's push through. And everybody's going to get you through. They're going to force you through this bad stimulus that you're going through. But what happens to a lot of people is that they just leave the course. It's like, that's not a win. Number one, you never developed the habit in crypto or marketing. You never developed a serious business habit where you're significantly better than other people, right? And you just spent all this money buying this thing. It didn't even work out for you. Now you're calling me a scam. But really, all you had to do is use your resources that you've paid for. That's the purpose, guys. Right? Maybe the sales call motivated you, or when you first got in. Maybe we motivate you. Maybe one of my YouTube videos motivated you to get started and it got you through and you got some positive stimulus. Or maybe this red block here was right here, right in the beginning. Boom, bad stimulus hit you right smack on the face. Right? Whatever it is, use us. Just like you would use a friend carrying you through the gym. I know it's hitting real hard for a lot of people right now. Because I know a lot of people have used these techniques in the gym. And they didn't realize that what they purchased, Fundamental Secrets, was literally designed to do exactly that. These are traders paid to show you the way. Traders, marketers. There's people that are at highest levels of business right now showing you the way. And all you have to do is when you're going through bad stimulus, you lean on them. If you lean on them, everything gets better. That's the point. We'll get you through. And then a habit is formed. Boom. Habits formed. And that's where it really kills it. Because if you guys ever formed a consistent habit, and you can even think about the bad habit, that smoking habit you got, that drinking habit you got. It lasts forever. And you don't even have to think about it. What about that video game habit? You just pop open your console and you click play. See, I haven't played video games. I don't play video games that much. But when I hop on, I don't want to play. Like I literally just do not want to play. Excuse me. And the reason I say that is because it's so annoying. I got to go through the startup menu. I got to go through here. And then the internet chops out sometimes. It's so annoying. And then I got to put in work, hardcore work to like get something done. Look, playing video games is just as much energy as putting in some work. It's the same thing. It's just that you develop this video game habit that you've been playing for like 10 years of your life. And it's very easy for you to pop open the console and play some video games. It's the same thing with everything. It's not that work is boring. It's just that it sucks in the beginning like everything else. That's what people don't understand. So if you can get yourself through all of this and you can lean on us when you're feeling bad for whatever bad stimulus hits you, you lost money on a trade. Oh, Alex, you guys suck. Oh, Alex, you guys didn't call. You start pointing fingers. Your coaches suck. We all know it's you. I'm not saying you guys suck. I'm just saying like, bro, like you guys purchased an educational material. If you bought a book and you lost money off a book, what are you going to fucking call the author? Excuse me. Pardon my French. I'm just getting a little bit upset because I hear people all the time. Excuse me. I don't mean to curse. But we're going to call the author and be like, yo, author, you suck. I hate you. Like, is that what you're going to do? No. The difference here is that you have a medium to talk. So you talk, right? And you say it to my face. But in actuality, like, if you don't get a job, you're gonna call the school and be like, hey, you gave me a degree. You charged me $150,000. Yeah, I didn't get a job. So, I'm screw you. I'm going to report you to the business bureau, the bad business bureau. I'm going to call the cops on you because you're scamming people. School, you're scamming people because I didn't get a job. No, that's not what happens. Oh, wow, this is turning into a rant, but I think this is a powerful one here, guys. All right, so habit formed. You need to make the habit happen. That by any means necessary, you need to get through that 60 to 70 day mark. We can call it 67. We can call it whatever you want. Get through 70 days. Get through 3 to 4 months without stopping of intense effort and whatever you do. And every time you fall out, if something happens in your life, use motivation, hardcore. Use motivation as aggressively as you possibly can to get through the door. Okay? Habit formed. Bomb. Then what happens when habits form? It becomes easier. Recharged. Running through. Week 13, week 14. Oh, now I'm benching 315. Oh my gosh. Boom. Another positive stimulus. Somebody's like, oh, yo, Alex, what the heck, man? You're the fitness guru now, bro. You're swole. Or boom. Oh, I got that girlfriend that I've been trying to get for like 10 years of my life. I worked up the courage to ask her out because now I'm confident because I got a body of my dreams and I feel great about life. Whatever positive stimulus floats your boat, something good will happen to you when you put in work. I don't care if you do 1,000 reps. I don't care if you run 100 miles. I don't care what your program is. If you put in high energy into whatever you do, you will receive a positive stimulus, and that positive stimulus will recharge you and get you to the next level and keep you consistent. So again, you guys get the point now, right? And there's another bad stimulus and you got to lean on somebody, right? You get the point. The point is that when they lied to you, they said motivation versus discipline. They said motivation's a lie. No, it's not a lie, fam. It's not a lie. What you need is discipline, but you need motivation to get you through this, because you know why? Because if you quit here, you lost all of this. So I would argue, to a certain extent, motivation is almost even more important than the discipline itself. Because why? Motivation gets you started, and motivation gets you through those hard times where you don't want to be disciplined, and vice versa. Right? Discipline. What does discipline mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, discipline. Everybody's putting a meaning on it. They're just trying to pitch you the same concept in a different way. It's both. You must be consistent. You must be intense. Every time you work out, it needs to be good workouts, hardcore. Every time you trade, it needs to be well thought out. Well thought out. Every time you trade, it needs to be well thought out. I'm going to say it again. When you trade, you have to have a great thesis. I'm snapping on this video. When you trade, you must have it well thought out and documented. And then you must track the results to see if that actually worked or not, and then tweak it. Whether you do that in physical writing it down, or whether you do that with videos, or whether you do that, whatever, you go back and you look. What I do it in my videos, and then I go back and I look at my old transactions, right? You need to track it, and you need to rethink it and do it to a highest serious potential. Professional level. Look, there's usually two types of people. There's two, like David Goggins type people that push the highest intensities of the world and are like, oh, I need to run 100 miles in a day. And then you have the guys that are like, oh, it's not a race, it's a marathon. And then they imply that you have to go slow. No, the answer is to stay consistent, stay intense as you possibly can. I'm talking about do the intensity to the highest level you can every single day, but you stay just above. Don't kill yourself, just enough to where you can stay consistent. So it's consistent, but very high intensity at the same time. That's what creates winners. You use everything in your tool belt to get the end result that you are looking for, including motivation. Everything. That's what makes winners. That's what makes winners. Using everything in your tool belt to get the end result you want. Dying for it. That's what's going to get you that $1 million, bro. You guys want to get rich? Use everything. Don't leave anything on the table. Somebody attacks you. Boom. Drop that bad habit, that masturbation issue that you had for your entire life. Somebody else attacks you again. Boom. Go run 2 miles a day for 67 days. Somebody attacks you again. What do you guys think's next? I'm cutting off caffeine. Somebody attacks me again. Okay, well, I'm going to cut something else off that I'm doing bad. The winners will keep winning and the losers will keep losing. I'm going to leave it at that. Motivation versus discipline, it's all correct. The answer is to get it by any means necessary. And stop letting these people hold you back. That's it for this video. Wait, before you guys go, sorry for that. I was snapping a little bit too hard. I want to show you what FS 2.0 is. Guys, we are doing a discount starting today. I'm dropping this on my birthday, August 21st. Every single day, we will do one less percentage. So right now it is 21% off. Tomorrow it will be 20% off. The day after that, it will be 19% off. The day after that, it's going to be 18% off. The day after that, it's going to be 17% off. The day after that, it's going to be 60%. You get the point. Every single day that goes by that you guys don't jump into Fundamental Secrets, the greatest course on planet Earth, is a day that you miss out on money. The early adopters will get the benefit. So again, today it's 21% off. All you have to do is go to thefundamentalsecrets.com and fill out the application form. You will speak to Marty or Johnny, okay? And obviously, if you set up a call like 3 days later, don't worry, they'll honor when you signed up. So again, all you have to do is go to thefundamentalsecrets.com. It will be in the pinned comment below. Let me say it again. The pinned comment below will get you to thefundamentalsecrets.com. Today, it's 21% off. On August 21st, it will be 0% off. We are dropping Fundamental Secrets 2.0, and this is how it's working. We are starting off with you. This video, Motivation and Discipline, was an example of me trying to get you to do the hard work that nobody wants to do. Then we are going into investing principles, a little bit from FS 1.0, where you'll learn how to invest in anything, not just crypto, qualitative and quantitative perspective, meaning from numbers or a qualitative perspective. You'll also learn on-chain investigation, technical analysis, data science, investigative research, all of the things that nobody teaches on the internet, but everybody claims it's for free somewhere. No one can learn investigative research on the internet to the level I'm going to be teaching you guys. No one's learning on-chain investigation. You cannot find it. I had to literally learn it myself, as well as find other people that know it and ask them directly to their face. There is no course on the internet that shows people on-chain investigation. Obviously, you can learn technical analysis, but you're going to learn it in the perspective of my coaches. And data science, you can learn it in school, but we have some models that you guys can look into. You can create your own models. Also, this is the part that I feel like I've been missing, cash flow. I told you guys, when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's cash flow plus investing. What does that mean? So basically, the cash flow keeps you consistent. The investing gives you that large lump sum of money. What does that mean? So investing, if you wait a long period of time, you usually make the most percentages, but the cash flow allows you to pay your bills and it allows you to continue to invest. If you have all of your net worth into an investment, and you can't pay your bills, you will have to sell the investment at the time you don't want to, or you'll be very emotionally impaired to hold that investment. So we need to teach you cash flow generating systems. It's not just influencer, but it's also marketing in general. If I could teach you marketing in general, you will learn cryptocurrency to a high level. Why? Because cryptocurrencies are 98% perception. Cryptocurrencies are marketing. It's cult-like communities. It is like pretty much all marketing, like 98%. Like, I hope you guys noticed this by now, but there are no products that work. There are 0 products that work. They are all marketing. So if you learn marketing to a high level and you understand it the way I understand it, it's going to give you an unfair advantage in investing in cryptocurrency. But it also gives you cash flow generating systems like affiliate marketing, whatever you want. There's just so many opportunities that open if you become some type of marketer or influencer. And then we also are teaching short-term trading strategies, although that's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. But there are some people that do it, like my coaches. My coaches are very good and they've been doing it for a very long time and they have a very good positive track record. So this is day trading, swing trading. They're creating each their own courses that show you short-term trading strategies. That is, to me, a form of cash flow. Why? Because it's consistent money every single day. And then also you can get hired at jobs and increase your cash flow by just getting a higher salary. So if you have all of this, and then you have all of this for a fact will give you financial independence. We had just this before. This is Fundamental Secrets 1.0. So this is me fixing everything. I'm giving you guys a 360 perspective. Again, today it's 21% off, and in 21 days it will be 0% off. Take advantage of it, or don't. If you don't get with this, you will get left behind. Catch you guys later.